And we are coming down in 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Getting Sports with Drunk. I'm your hostess, Cupcake the Riddler, and I'm joined by
Mark.
Sheen.
No.
Yes, he is souls.
The Massacre Massey.
And the Radford Baron.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bok
Fuck
bok.
you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Welcome to another episode of Getting Sports with Drunk, live on this channel. And there you go. That's it. And thanks for joining us.
Goodbye.
See you later.
Doo-doo.
No, we're here, and yeah, that's it.
I'm
Yes,
here?
sir.
When did I get here?
Always been here.
Imagine just like reintroducing ourselves in different ways. Like, yep, we're here, joined by yep.
I mean, Kyle's done that every week since we've had a show.
Thank you.
No, I just feel like we would just keep like, we never even get to it. We just keep like saying, hey,
That's the show.
that's the show.
There's often times where Kyle just introduces himself as one of us.
That happens more often than not.
Yeah, very frequently.
It always ends different than when he joins as.
Yeah, that's the fucking point, you jamoke.
Whoa, whoa,
You
whoa,
Jamoke.
whoa. Pump the brakes there, pal.
You were cooler when you had red hair.
I mean, I have notes of it.
You have gray and burnt blonde.
Burnt blonde. All right.
Well, that's our show, everybody.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for tuning in.
Starting lineups.
I'm drinking
sipping on
water
some-
out of the tap.
That's a lot of people talking at once.
We got it out of the way.
That's it. Nobody else talking. Good.
Drinking water out of the filter.
Nice.
I have from 6 Point Brewing a crisp Pilsner.
Well, you said last week was the last crisp.
Nah, had two.
Found another in the never-ending beer fridge.
Pretty much.
You know what's funny? Mox's going to finish off with the Christmas Budweiser.
It'd be cool if there was one more.
From 4 years ago?
Yeah. It's Budweiser. It doesn't go bad.
I have, from the Riddler collection, brewed and canned by
Shocker.
One Family Brewing Company of Ashburn, Virginia, I have The Fallen, a West Coast-style India Pale Ale. And I'm just going to mention it now. Following that will be a Sip of Sunshine purchased by myself. So screw you, souls.
I can lead off with Paul's beer.
Well-
Fuck.
Because I've had Sip of Sunshine before.
On the
I
show?
don't think you have.
I have.
Prove it.
Kyle, we have so many episodes. I have to imagine somewhere along the
I'm going to
line.
go back and listen to all of them.
Could you imagine doing that?
I mean, you only have to listen to like the first 7 minutes.
Yeah, but that's going to add up.
God, we have like 200 and something episodes, I think.
Yeah. It's not our time, it's Kendall's. Who cares?
Appreciate that.
I am drinking from the Riddler collection, Rhythm and Rhyme Brewing Company, the Rhythm Lager out of New Haven, Connecticut.
You sure it's not a cool running?
Yeah, Kyle, because that movie sucks.
Oh, not
You don't
true.
even mean that. You don't even mean that.
I mean it.
That's your favorite Disney movie and you know it.
Nope, it's not. Oliver and Company is my favorite Disney movie.
You know what really sucked is when I found out that Billy Joel was like the musical director for that, and I really loved the music in that movie.
Billy Joel's the voice of the dog.
Other than, Oliver, I don't know any other characters in that.
All right.
Just a note.
Okay.
I caused Kyle and Paul upses in this game.
Dick.
And it's mostly because it's all hit and runs. I get you
Fucked
guys
up.
in motion early.
It's fucked up.
Hey, I tell you, the other numbers are good, though.
So
I
you
don't
can
know.
hang your coat on
I
that.
feel kind of had.
I'm just saying, listen, you're scoring a ton of runs. It's just the stolen bases aren't there.
What's his hit streak at?
Oh, I mean, every game, you guys haven't gone over. Paul went through the cycle yesterday.
Checks out.
How am I doing?
Mass, I tell you, I don't get to play as you as often because you're a starting pitcher. But I tell you, through like 3 starts, you have like 45 strikeouts.
Pretty good.
Pretty much throw 1 pitch.
Ephus.
The Ephus.
That's a knuckleball. You can get the ephus.
Mass, you would be a good Ephus pitcher.
You know what EFIS is?
It's
It's
pretty
what's
much
together.
an underhand overhand.
How do I spell this?
EPH.
I was going to say, you try and spell it and see if Google figures it out.
Oh, porn.
EEPHUS.
No, EPHEUS. It might be that, but it's probably wrong because I'm not good at vocab.
That checks out. But I love you, buddy.
I'm a simpleton.
I like
Well,
that.
at least we didn't have to say it.
Hey, we all are in our own way.
It's a good term. I like that.
Thank you.
That seems a very tricky pitch to throw.
It's not. It's called a lob.
It's I'm telling you, it's like an underhand overhand.
You ever see a positional player pitch?
Yeah.
That's
It's
usually
that.
what they're throwing.
And
Okay.
tell you what, don't throw it twice.
Zach Greinke was good at it.
You throw
That's
that.
I mean, you got to pepper it in just every once in a while.
That's a good 1-and-1 pitch.
Toast of excellence.
I have one. My toast is to Jason Kelsey for calling a career, even though he didn't do what I hoped he would do. I was really
Trying to
hoping
one
he
day-
was gonna.
Trying to
I was really hoping he
Bucks.
was gonna Wolf of Wall Street this and just coming to be like, one more year, I'm not fucking leaving. Just to really give it to
Kind of
Schefter, who
fun.
reported that he was gonna retire. But his Hall of Fame speech, his retirement speech was really nice.
Yeah, it's fucking anti-Semite.
I still was not able to find a source for that. I'm willing
Can I
to
tell you? It's not real. I was making myself laugh so hard because I wanted to send that earlier when you were talking about the reporter, and then I got busy at work, and then you sent the thing about Cal. It's like, well, it's gonna fit here too. Just make up a lie.
That's very funny.
Oh,
What reporter were we talking about?
the one that died.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mortensen.
Yeah, Mortenson's
Was he?
Creamery.
I mean, either way, very believable rumor that we should start spreading.
Kyle, do you have a toast?
Yeah, my toast is to Zach Wheeler for getting a bag.
It's Blake Wheeler.
3 years, $142 million. And he deserved every penny of it.
Thanks for that. That guy used to be a Met.
You guys suck at signing people. What do you want me to say?
My
Well, they sign people.
yeah.
I think they suck at signing people.
let's move
They
on.
just
from
wait till
that.
they're old and want a lot of money.
My toast of excellence is to Sting, the professional wrestler of WCW, WWE, and AEW fame, wrestling his final match this past weekend.
He'll be back.
I mean, it's one of those things. I feel like there's so many of these guys that they just don't know how to wrap it up. So I'm hoping for his sake that it is his in-ring career is done, but we'll see.
You mean
Kudos
like
to
wrap
him.
it up sexually?
Yes.
Put
my
a cap
toast of
on it.
excellence- Oh. My toast of excellence is to Caitlin Clark for becoming the NCAA Division I all-time leading scorer, men or women.
Who's that?
Just Pete.
Caitlin Clark from Iowa.
I know we talked lady sports.
I mean, we talk about the Giants.
Right now, Makshina is typing down the name with "sexy" as the last word.
Let me save you the trouble. Don't.
Nope. No, I know who it is.
Kelsey Plum, though, you can look that one up. She's actually married to a Giant, so
Yeah.
even better.
Who almost retired, apparently.
Yeah, saw that. They're like, oh, he will return. I was like, thought he was. Didn't know this was a possibility.
So I guess you guys can crack them. Everybody go?
I think so.
Ain't nothing but a heartache.
Kyle, you still
Sorry.
say
Yes. I think I've only done that twice in my whole life.
What?
You think you got 2 stolen bases?
Yeah.
Like
Not a
like
first
stolen
and-
bases or pass balls?
No, first and thirds and literally where the catcher had no arm.
Where the
Believe it or
catcher
not, I think
had
you're
no
still
arm.
stealing second.
That's what I'm saying. I might have more than 2 then.
It's funny because I was never super fast, but I was always a decent base runner, so I never really got caught stealing often.
But mostly because the catchers suck.
That is true. The older we got, the less I did it.
You should try doing it in softball.
So it's funny you say that because there's some slow pitch leagues where you can steal, right? And it sounds awful. And like there was one year I remember Bill Farm like brought it up in the manager. He's like, "Well, we might look," and everyone's like, "Are you out of your fucking mind? People are gonna die." Like, there's guys out here that are like 80 years old that are catching. Now what? They got to wear like full gear. And I was
That
like,
would
"How
make
are
my
you?"
job a lot more fun.
But you think about it, like, how do you time it? Because they're like, "Oh, well, you can go when it crosses the plate," and it's like, yeah. The umpires we have are limited already, and you want to give them that task.
And the catcher is usually the guy that bats 10th and has no ability of anything. Which
Yeah,
is
that's
neat.
what I batted when I played.
And sometimes you get a guy back there that's supposed to have glasses and doesn't.
Yeah, and the irony is that was like the best game I ever played defensively.
Let me tell you something. I might have batted 10th, Kyle, but I had more walks than hits. I batted over 500 and had 2 putouts at home plate.
Yeah. I didn't say you were bad. I suck.
I struck out 3 times.
Why?
When?
How?
What?
Everybody was saying stuff, so I just wanted to throw my hat in.
Oh. Because I was about to get real upset if Massey just like casually drops that he's been playing softball this whole time.
No, Massey played softball when you were on vacation. He filled in
Stupid.
for
Yeah,
you.
remember how
Yes,
we
I did.
lost that playoff game?
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, I heard the guy that was running the team that day fucking blew it.
Fuck off. I didn't even play myself.
Mock's trying to find a way to work that in.
You know, it was
Didn't play yourself,
Maybe
but you
the,
did play with yourself. Ayo.
Maybe if like our manager player decided to show up that day.
You know, that's the town's fault.
Yeah, blame the town for you fucking scheduling vacation in the middle of softball.
I didn't. I
But you
didn't.
did because we had a playoff
They
game.
changed it halfway through, Dick.
You know what was
Well,
really
guess what?
ridiculous?
Oh,
Do you remember when Vito was in Lake George and drove all the way back to play in a game and then drove back that night?
And then drove back. I remember he got there. He's like, Kaz is pissed.
That's like, yeah, you're a moron. Why would you do that?
Dominic Mysterio is fighting Gunther right now.
I hate to bring this up, but that's the ring general, so watch your tongue.
Well, I
I know what
know
you just
that skinny dude that's with Gunther fucking sucks.
Oh, you're talking about David Spade?
That's very funny. Oh, what's his name? Fucking Kaiser or whatever. Fuck that
Yeah.
guy.
Who's the bald guy?
Who?
In the same trio.
Oh, I don't know.
Hold
His
on.
name's probably Simon.
I know it too. Damn it. It's like an Italian type spin on the.
Massey's about to take the bump.
Am I doing?
You're starting the next game.
I guess I was sent down to the minors in that league.
Here's the thing, Kendall. Early in the game, they let you get a bunch of the recruit tickets, and I haven't been able to get one since. I'm trying, man. But I also don't want to spend like $15 on this game.
Yeah, it's funny what you'll spend your money on in this game. I didn't really have an insult lined up, so that's where we're
Yeah,
at.
that was good. That was good. I want you to sit on that.
I am. Nobody suffers more than me.
I want you to sit on me.
Yes.
Sit on me. Kendall,
Yes.
sit on me.
Oh, I will.
All right.
Let's do it now, though. You should travel over there.
All right, I could do that. No
What you want?
problem there. Did you want to do one of a quick round of the game we played last week?
No, we'll save that.
Save it. All right.
What game did you play last week?
We
It's
played How Big Is Kyle's Penis in
Yes.
certain weather conditions.
Ooh, let's go. Summer 1, winter 5.
No, so like Kyle, for example, like How Big Is Kyle's Penis in mid-July in Jamaica when it's windy with 40% overcast.
7.
Right, and that's the kind of answer we're looking for, really.
Realistic.
Beetleborgs.
You see, you're getting there.
Beetleborgs was actually the most popular answer.
survey says.
Survey says. That's funny, Kendall.
Why? Thank you.
It actually really wasn't that funny.
Oh, I know. I know.
No, let's do the question that you had there, reader. The shower.
Oh, well, I have a few questions.
Go ahead, I'm ready.
All right. So, gentlemen,
We're digging into some personal hygiene here, boys.
yeah, this is important. I want to get to know you. All right, for first one on the docket. You guys washing your feet, or kind of let just the water do the work?
Never wash my feet. That's not true. I have washed them, but it's very rare.
Same.
Yeah, I mean, I do. I use one of those stones on my heels,
No, I don't do that.
Like a
I don't
pumice
trust
stone.
myself to stand on one leg.
like
in
a
the
pumice
shower.
stone.
I'm not breaking up the pumice. I like that.
Pronounced pumice.
I do this thing where, if some soap that I'm using to lather myself kind of falls onto the floor of the tub, that's what I'll use with my other foot, and I'll massage both feet with the fallen soap, and I kind of count that as the wash.
So semen.
No, that would be semen. I'm talking soap.
You know, it could be a kind of a funny bit if you had a foot fetish only for your feet.
Oh, let me peel back these Nikes.
Just like you're just disgusted by everyone else's feet, but you're like, oh, my feet.
Because like really, when it boils down to it, it's a standard of your own feet.
Right. Well, I
Like
mean,
you're not grossed out because feet gross you out. You're grossed out because it's just not your feet. Like they don't meet the standard.
well, the thing about mine, because you know me, I wear socks all the time. It's almost like I have different feet attached to my body. It's just like there's a tan line that stops, and there's these white feet at the very bottom.
Just looks like raw chicken.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
That's gross.
But yeah, I mean, I'm letting the water kind of just fall onto my feet. I'm not going out of my way to wash my feet.
Well, I mean, do you wash your shins?
Sort of. And what I mean by that is I do this kind of I'm just kind of working into how you shower. I want to know about that too. Like, I'll take you through mine. You know, I get in the shower. First thing you do, getting the hair wet, face wet, boom, shampoo on, got the dry scalp, dandruff thing going. So I let that really work in the head and shoulders, let that sit for a while. Then I'm breaking out the body wash. Do the thing, big glob in the palm, right to like the center of the chest, washing, get under the armpits, all that. Work your way down to the grundle region, give that a good scrub there. And then now we're talking the shins. With a hand on each part of my thigh, one motion straight down to like the ankle, straight down, and then maybe I'll do the other side, and then maybe I'll do one more motion straight down, and that's my thigh wash there, and shin wash. Then after that, wash the soap out. Then
Is anybody else stroking right now? I feel like this is like a JOI.
yeah, well, I started even before we got on. Then you rinse out the shampoo, and then the best part, I got the roids. It's rough. It's things don't always get as clean as you'd like down there. So that that's a good time to really power wash down there. Get yourself nice and clean, and that's how you close out a shower with me.
Well, I am not entirely sure how to feel right now.
Process takes about 6 minutes.
I actually had a funny thing happen.
Oh yeah.
So, without my glasses, I'm pretty much blind, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like I shower like a blind guy, or like I make sure everything's kind of in the same spot, so I don't have to see it.
Why don't you have prescription goggles?
It'd be so funny.
Throw these goggles in the shower.
These are my showering goggles. But so we had Samantha came the other day and cleaned the house. So like
you have no idea where anything is.
Well, no, everything was there. It was just in a different spot. Yeah, so now I got glasses off, trying to get everything going. End up putting like shampoo into the loofah. It just it wasn't working out.
See, I'm a caveman. I don't use the loofah. Just just hand to body, like a real sophisticated guy.
Yeah, I got into the loofah thing. I like it.
Yeah, it's probably great downstairs, right?
You get a good scrub.
Good scrub.
Seems like how things get set in motion.
It definitely gets in there.
That's some good stuff.
Kyle, how do you rinse?
Water.
Yeah, I want to hear the Kyle shower. Take me through.
Just soap, bar of soap, rub it all over my body and face. let the soap go wherever it wants. Sit there for about 2 to 3 minutes. 'Cause I'm just chilling.
I mean, you go bar of soap right to the face.
Yeah.
So when you're standing there for 2 to 3 minutes, are you like thinking about anything, or
He's doing his daily Sudoku.
do you step out from the water and just kind of like leaning against the wall? Like, hold
No,
on,
I'm pretty much just waiting to call one of you guys. I got to poop in 13 minutes.
So you know you're gonna shit after the shower, and you still shower first.
Yeah.
Well,
It makes it come out easier.
You want to have a nice clean asshole before you get going.
That is the stuff of psychopaths, Kyle.
That is brutal.
That is the stuff of psychopaths.
I mean, I take a lot of shits with knowing that I'm going to shower right after.
That at least makes sense, though. I couldn't imagine be like, all right, I gotta take a shit. I gotta get in the shower. I gotta get clean first.
I want to feel nice and clean for this toilet seat I'm about to sit on.
All about the toilet seat.
I want to know about Massey's shower.
What do you want to know about it?
Oh, the whole thing. Take me through the process.
That's where the tentacles come out.
I mean, I usually get in. First thing I do, wet the hair, hit it with conditioner to start.
Billy Madison said that shampoo goes first.
This may come as a surprise to you, Mark. But guess what? Never fucking seen Billy Madison.
You're the worst.
Shampoo is better.
I gotta tell you, I did not anticipate hearing everybody's routines today. I'm not against it though. I'm hoping on April 12th we get the live shows.
Well, also speaking things of psychopath in the shower, I will shave in the shower, like my face.
I do.
Yeah, I thought I was like a weirdo.
No, I do.
I've done that before.
I mean,
Yeah, I don't know what a razor feels like.
I suffer from pretty bad neck beard, so I find that being in the shower kind of really helps things along.
I bought like one of those like I don't know, it's just like a silicone mirror. Stick it on the wall.
That's kind of smart.
Works pretty good.
I go no mirror.
That's risky.
Just kind of, see things how they go, and I kind of have a very protruding Adam's apple that I tend to nick often. It sucks.
I tend to nick often.
Next thing you know, you're bleeding in the shower, and it's a Hitchcock movie.
So pretty much you just nick your neck every time. You just won't get a mirror.
But here's the thing: I don't think it's going to make a difference because I'm pretty much just I have this inability to do anything. So like, I don't want to see myself cut myself. It's just going to happen.
So I think for me, my most psychopathic tendency when it comes to the shower, I don't do this often, but I do this from time to time, is it's always a nighttime shower. Like if it's like late at night, like 11 o'clock, and I like really need to shower, I will shower and I will turn the heat off and just have cold water, and I'll turn the lights off, and I'll take a cold shower in the pitch black dark.
But you take the cold shower as it is.
No, but I mean, like, there's no, like, when I say I take a cold shower, it'd be cold to most people. There is a little bit of warmth to it, but like, it's not hot. Like my showers never generate steam. There's never anything on the windows or the mirrors. Mm-hmm. But like, I have the hot water like contributing to the equation, but I'll actually just turn it off and take ice cold, like an ice bath type shower in the complete dark.
Kind of going for like a drowning from the Titanic thing. I like that.
Yeah, is that like right before you kill like an innocent animal?
No, it's usually right after I killed an innocent animal.
Yeah, that is
brutal. I will give that to you, Paul. That is pretty psychopathic.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I think you have to indulge in your psychopathic tendencies, otherwise you just become psychopathic.
I'm going to be honest. The part that I'm most concerned about is that it's just dark.
Well, you see, Mock, here's the thing. I'm not blind.
Well, I'm just saying, like, just a dark shower. I'd be afraid I would like fall.
Nah.
Have you seen his tub?
Yeah. Can't really
Paul's,
fall
yeah.
out of my tub.
I tell
Oh,
you,
yeah.
Kyle, next time you're in the shower, close your eyes and try and spin.
Oh
Oh,
man,
I've done that. I've showered in the dark plenty of times.
I fell in the shower once,
I can pretty much see everything in the dark.
and to no surprise, I was drunk.
After you fucking vomited in your own tub, then you took a shower with your vomit.
Done that too.
Yeah, I know.
Done that too. Follow up to that. What's the lifespan of your towel?
Like a week.
Yeah, I think
Oh, yeah.
I feel like I do. I don't know, maybe like 3 to 4 showers worth, and then that towel is done.
So about a week, Kendall.
Well, I mean, 3 days isn't a week.
You don't shower every day.
I mean, for the most part, I do. I mean,
Prove it.
I don't know. Come stay over for a week. So that's the only way I could think we can.
So for
You
me,
used to
it's
stay
kind of
weeks
like-
at my house without showering.
That's different, Kyle.
It's not.
So for me, it's kind of different because I share a house with 2 females,
Mm-hmm.
and so like there's like the towel for. We're also not bath mat people. We're towel on the floor people.
Mhm.
So like a towel that's been used to dry off a few times then gets like promoted to the floor towel.
That's a good system. I actually like that.
So I mean, I would say a towel generally probably goes about a week to 10 days before it's washed, like from full usage. Because like we have towels that will start off as like hair towels. The girls will put their hair up in those towels.
Mm-hmm.
And then they become body towels for me. And then they become floor towels. And then they become, oh shit, Amelia spilt slime on the floor towels. But I mean, so it's hard for me to give a really good judgment here. Like when I was living with Jeff at Maple, I mean, I'm not really proud of this, but I would say probably upwards of 3 weeks.
That
I don't know. As long as the towel can properly dry in like 6 hours span, I don't see the problem.
Hey, that's fair. I mean, we just burn through towels at this house because Rebecca uses one towel and it just goes away. Nothing like, doing, laundry that consists of like 86 towels. That's always a blast.
There's nothing. I don't think there's anything on this planet I really enjoy more than listening to Kendall like really get upset about something he's passionately always upset about.
And the thing is, like
I'd like to do a podcast where Kendall just talks about traffic.
there's no shortage of things I could talk about. Like I have a system. I found a way that I can do all the laundry every 2 weeks, and it's great. But the problem is because of the freaking towels, I end up having to do like 3 sessions of towels because they'll never fucking dry. They just get waterlogged, and oh god.
Use a dishwasher.
Yeah, there you go.
Could you imagine doing that?
I gotta tell you, I don't think that would be good for anything at all. I think that would exclusively be bad for everything.
It'd get hot.
For sure.
Just have a hot, wet towel.
I'll give my routine real quick. Am I the only one who didn't really give a routine?
No, I gotta hear your routine.
So, I mean, I have a pretty basic routine. One thing I will say about my hair, I actually I take, for some reason, really great pride in my hair. I love my curls. So I am an avid conditioner.
Oh, yeah.
So for me, I think the shower routine would be get in, get everything wet, do the credit card swipe down the back door, make sure everything's got some moisture to it,
Oh yeah.
and then from there it's I usually throw shampoo in the hair, then do a undercarriage cleaning and an armpit cleaning, then wash all the soap off, then throw the conditioner in the hair, then hit the undercarriage again, armpits again, then arms, then chest. I have one of those loofahs on a stick, so I can get my back, and then I'll go knees up, and then finish with the rear. I pretty much exclusively do not wash knees down though.
Yep.
Just let that water run.
Well, the way I look at it is like my shins are never really dirty because I mostly wear pants.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't really wash my feet unless like I'll wash my feet like if I'm in a situation where like my feet have been like extremely sweaty, or like Mock and I played the ice bowl and like my feet had just been sitting in like constant puddles of snow and ice and sweat, so like they were just kind of clammy and they just kind of needed to be refreshed. So like I'll do that, but usually the way I look at it is I don't really need to wash my feet because the pee from like I pee during the shower is going to pretty much sterilize those anyway. Because one thing I will say about shower routines is there are two types of people on this planet. There are people who pee in the shower, and there are liars.
I love peeing. That's like the first thing I do. I forgot to mention that.
I usually pee I usually pee while the shower is coming to temp.
Isn't it funny, like, when you can think of something and then just a few minutes later, someone else says exactly what you were thinking? Like, I was looking, I was like, yeah, you know, the last time I really washed my feet, like, heavy was after the ice ball.
Yeah. And then, whatchamacallit, I tell you what, though, actually, I do have one other psychopathic shower tendency I'd like to share.
Mm-hmm.
Is it that you
Strangle a
eat bread in the
kitten?
shower?
So I don't do this anymore because, like now that I'm like, the thing is like, so like now that I'm like older, I'm like, I have like, you know, facial hair and stuff like that. Like I have like a beard wash that I use that like I don't keep in the shower. So like I'll take that out like while the water's like getting ready to get in. But when I was like a teenager, I used to just get in the shower and turn it on.
Man.
I thought for sure you were gonna say eat a loaf of bread while in the shower.
Nice wet loaf.
Kyle, I like how you didn't like any like specific type of thing, just a whole loaf of bread.
Like, time to shower. Just grab the bread.
Yeah. I need my shower baguette.
Ah, the Wonder Bread.
Yeah, once
No,
in a
so yeah, when I was in like high school and so like I would just get in the shower and turn it on.
once in a great while, I'll do that and regret it almost always.
Yeah, but you see, almost always means that sometimes you don't.
Well, sometimes like if it's like a
Well,
really
when he
hot
doesn't,
summer
it's
day.
because he's drunk.
Well, that's true. Happens just before I fall in the shower.
Also, not to like Bert Kreischer it, but during the summer when like I'm at like peak, like going over to Mock's father-in-law's house,
Pool
I'll
shower?
exclusively do a lot of like just washing my hair to get the chlorine out of it, but basically just using the pool as a shower.
It's fine.
I'm a fan.
I mean, between the chlorine and my urine, it's about as sterile as it gets in there.
Oh, and speaking of loaves of bread in the shower, we are pro shower beer people here, correct?
Yeah.
It is.
It's funny, when we had that snowstorm a few weeks back,
Mhm.
I spent pretty much all, you know, I did my driveway twice, my grandparents, Mercer's grandparents, so I was all over just fucking shoveling all day, and it sucked. So when I get home, I was like, hey, I'm getting in the shower. And as I'm walking in, I grab a beer out of the fridge. Mercer's like, what are you doing? I was like, oh, this is coming with me. Like, in case you didn't know that, this is coming with. I'll be out in a half hour.
Yeah,
So,
that's
I'm not against the beer, the shower beer type thing, but I also just like I don't really do it very often.
No, me neither. Usually it happens if the Giants win week 1 and I shotgun a beer in my shower.
That's
And
different.
that's happened twice in the last like 7 years. So it's pretty spare.
That's fair.
I'll work a shower beer in every so often. I'll of course, you know, I'll bring 2. because
That's not counting the pint of brandy we had in the
Yeah.
bathroom while the shower was
Right.
warming.
Kendo can't go without his shower scotch.
Hey,
right.
Kendall, once in a while means like every other month, not every other shower.
Well, I mean, I guess it depends who you ask.
Man, could you imagine if Jeff drank shower beers every time he showered? Dude would weigh like 1,200 pounds.
The best part is having a glass bottle in the shower with you. Really feel.
That's what I did after the shoveling.
Actually, I'll actually do is I'll go one step further. A lot of times when I do have a shower beer, though, it's usually a Bourbon County in a pint glass.
It's so ridiculous.
Just bring a full-fledged pint glass in the shower. Smith is like, "What if you drop it?" I'm like, "Well, I mean, it's going to be a rough shower."
Massey, do you want to know your stats right now?
Sure.
Well, you just threw a complete game shutout with 12 strikeouts. ERA on the season, 0.36.
Pretty good.
Dude is dealing.
He's gonna get screwed on the Cy Young though.
I was about to say, I'm going to get the Cy Young, I hope.
Nah, you won't get it. Kershaw's getting it.
Tell you, me, Paul, and Kyle.
Can I
having
Nancy
sick
Kerrigan him?
seasons. Hold on, I'll pull up you guys' season stats so far.
I'm going to go with Nancy Kerrigan, Kershaw.
That was funny. Now, you guys ever like eat in the shower?
No,
Like
Very,
never done it.
very rarely.
I don't think I have.
I don't think I have either.
I have.
Definitely eating while taking a bath, but
It's so funny.
We have like a brie plate.
I mean, like, when we were in our honeymoon, they had that big ass jacuzzi tub.
Oh
and-
yeah.
He's like, you know what'd be great in here? Fucking cantaloupe.
Nice
A
tray
fucking
of,
chocolate covered kind, yes.
tray of figs. I brought a slice of pizza into the shower.
Again, when I was younger,
That's hilarious.
when I was younger in high school, when I used to do like a predominantly like a large amount of showering in the morning, especially like when I was doing sports and like weightlifting at school in the morning, I would take Uncrustables out and like eat them. Like I'd jump in the shower with like 2 or 3 Uncrustables and just like eat them while I was showering, trying to kill like 9 birds with one stone.
God, there's your loaf of bread in the shower right there.
Yeah, pretty close.
Told
Kyle,
you it
actually.
happened.
The
Little
last
breakfast
time I ate in the
empanada?
shower, I would say though, it's been since I've lived in my current place. I'm trying to think what it was though that I ate in the shower. I don't remember.
Dip in the shower.
Oh,
Dip
that's
in
That
the
used to
shower.
be the
the
best.
best.
Yeah, dipping in the shower was awesome.
Then, like spitting right into your feet.
No, I let it run down my whole body. I would drool it out like a drunk toddler and let it roll off my chest, down my stomach, over the hump, and off the pecker. And then usually I'd be at the bottom to try to catch it again. Why? Because I'm fucking gross.
And I have like since graduated to just showering in the evening. It just kind of the way things work out.
It's a lot easier.
Yeah, I mean I saw like a debate about like, oh, what's the better way to like operate? And like, oh, you got to shower in the morning because you know wakes you up and this, that, and the other. But I don't know. I just think it's just easier at the end of the day and just shower, go to bed or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Massey, are you a morning guy or a night guy?
Okay.
Okay, Kyle?
Night.
Mark?
So it's funny. Like, I would much prefer to shower in the morning. And pretty much every time I plan on it, I'm like, well, I already woke up too late.
So showering in the morning for you is just another getting gas the next day kind of thing.
Pretty much. You know what's hilarious? Marissa had to drive my car the other day, and she is like the total polar opposite of the like gas tank thing, right? So she's like, "Is there gas?" I'm like, "Yeah, there's you're fine." So she gets it. She's like, "It's under a quarter." I'm like, "That's enough gas for the rest of the week. What are we talking about?"
Oh, she's like one of those like never let it get below a quarter of a tank.
Yeah, and and you know what kills? Because she's like, well, I don't do that. I was like, yeah, your car has free gas. The fuck are we what are we talking about here?
Yeah.
Us regular people have to.
If I had free gas, then yeah.
What are we even doing here? It's like you just say to your wife, just like, yeah, no wonder. I mean, my fucking tax dollars are filling that tank every time. Do you ever do the tax dollars thing with her?
I when she got her car, I was like, you're welcome.
Glad I could help. That's very funny. That is very funny. I like that a lot. Good for you.
Oh, I didn't tell you guys.
Uh-oh.
This is a little off topic, but I just remembered. So yesterday, I went to Panthorn Park, right? I was like, let me go disc golfing. And forever we joked about the swamp fight.
Oh man!
And I saw two people in that swamp.
Oh man.
Where?
At Panthorn.
You should have taken a photo.
It happened so fast. I turned and there's just like two kids standing in the water. And I was like, what is happening? And I was in my head, I was like, that's a fucking swamp fight.
Yeah. Well,
Also, that water had to be so fucking cold.
Yeah. All that rainwater.
But it was only like 60 degrees outside. Like, it had to have been freezing.
I like to imagine that, like, at school, they're like, hey, meet me after school. It's going down.
Swamp.
Yep. And then no one else from the rest of the class showed up, so they're just there in the water.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And then I played some pretty bad disc golf.
Nah, you're just being hard on yourself.
No, it was bad.
Nah. It was pretty fucking awful.
It was bad. Although, Paul, before me and Paul were talking on the phone, and he's like, what if you shot, +4 on every hole, but you ace one? I was like, well, that's an annoying fucking scorecard. And then that's kind of almost what happened.
Except the ace part.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, there's no shot that you aced it because we never.
No, that's why I said it almost happened.
At Panthorn, is there anything attainable?
Yeah.
Which hole? Which basket?
Hole 4.
4.
You could ace 4, Kendall.
Yeah, 4 is short. Not 5, not 6, not 7. 8 is, I'll never do it, but I'm sure people have. 9 is. 10 is. 11 is. 12 would be kind of crazy.
I mean, just right there, it's way more than I expected. I always just kind of remember that being like taking forever. For me anyway, to get down. So like I do it in 5 throws just because of the distance.
Okay,
Well,
but
yeah.
we're also not good.
Yeah, but that's besides the point. I mean, like, I don't know. I just feel like that at Loughbury, it's a lot closer, like distance per.
Well,
per
you think?
basket.
Realistic. If you think about Loughbury, aceable is what, 1, maybe 2, 4, maybe 5.
1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, 8.
Not 9, not 10. We don't have it for 11, but 11 is.
It is. 12. No.
Actually, I shouldn't say that because I've landed about 20 long of the basket before.
Yeah, it's funny. I have 2, but it happened once.
Yeah, so I could probably ace 11. It would just take a perfect
11.
shot. 12 no, 13 yes, 14 no, 15 yes, 16 yes, 17 no, 18 no.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kendall could ace 14. That's because he's So handsome.
Why, thank you. I drive past Panthorn every Monday, and I just have the vision of a disc flying and hitting the windshield of my car every single time.
Would be funny.
It would. I wouldn't even be upset. I'd laugh pretty good as I drove into the woods.
As I chased them down and killed them. So good. That's funny, Kendall. That's funny. Oh.
I was going to say, somebody's had enough.
Can you hear me?
What else you got for us today, Reader? Besides, what other personal information do you want to know?
Do you guys hear me?
Yes.
Oh,
No. So we're going to not be
I'm
funny.
there.
Look at all these stats that I'm not a part of. Good stuff.
The good stuff. Kyle, you okay there, man?
I'm just hanging out.
Okay, you didn't really.
Sad?
What?
Are you sad?
No.
Okay.
He's watching wrestling.
I tis, but not really.
Kyle, you're a big Nia Jax fan, aren't you?
I can get in with it.
She's got some
Yeah.
heft.
Oh yeah. She's a thick old
So
beauty.
there's some girth.
Yeah. There was a movie in the '90s made after her called Free Willy.
Oh man, I thought you were gonna say Biodome, and it was gonna make me laugh real hard.
There was another one called
Pretty,
Black
pretty
Beauty.
fucking funny though.
There's another one called Black Beauty.
Do you remember when she was first coming out and like her intro was just like a really close up of her eyes, and they did it like 3 times in a row?
Yeah.
Like are we supposed to be impressed by this? I don't get it.
You were.
I mean, mildly.
Mildly.
Yes, Kyle, you didn't really care for our shower discussion. I was pretty excited about it.
I gave my input. What the fuck else did you want me to say?
I don't know. Embellish. Tell some lies.
I did. I said that Paul eats a fucking loaf of bread in the shower. What else do I need to do here?
That turned out to be true, though.
Right.
I was just kidding.
And I did my my quarterly toenail clipping like a week ago. So
Gross.
Man, you do it every quarter.
4 to 6 times a year.
Man,
For multiple reasons. I mean, one being I
I just
I
rip them off.
don't like it. That's horrible. Just stop talking.
I just ripped
wait,
them
what did he
off.
say?
I just rip him off.
Like
That's
Jesus,
so terrible.
my
Doesn't hurt.
God, just Well, thanks for me for bringing this up.
You fucking were bringing up stupid shit. I
How
gave
do
you an
really
answer.
do that?
Yeah, it doesn't hurt.
Oh God, I mean,
My nails
Well, hold
also don't
on,
get
Kyle.
that
What do
long.
you mean you rip them off?
I just like pick at them and then it starts to peel and I rip it off.
So, but you're not ripping like the entire nail off.
No. Just like the longer.
Just
part.
kind of the overhang part.
yeah, but statistics will show that like there's gonna be an overpeel at some point, and you're gonna do way too much.
No, because I mean, well, actually, I shouldn't say it because I kind of just did it today. But you know, it's generally fine.
That's
Doesn't
I
happen.
mean, I do both.
that's horrible.
I chew on my fucking fingernails.
thought you were gonna go toenails there for a second. I was like, whoa.
Kendall almost left.
So you
Imagine
Kendall.
walking in a room and seeing Kyle with his foot in his mouth.
Oh my god! I'd be
Kendall,
surprised
I've-
he's that flexible.
That's what
Kendall,
I'm
I've
saying.
absolutely done that before.
oh my God, Mass.
You've bitten a toenail,
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh, take a lap.
but like, why?
I don't know.
So, like, you know those little ceramic dishes that people keep, like, on, like, their, like, that you put, like, on the stove to put a spoon in?
Yeah,
My
spoon rest.
stepmom used to keep one of those in the bathroom, and she would keep nails in it to chew on later.
I will just spit out the beer.
Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, she would like chew off her thumbnail and then put it in there and then go back to it like 4 days later.
I got like a nose burner from That is absolutely brutal.
Yeah.
Kendall,
I'm
we
gonna
were
be
going
honest.
through my
That's it. That is a
Kendall, we were
rough
going through
thing
my
to
gra-
hear.
Kendall, we
Isn't
were going
that
through my
terrible?
grandfather. We were going through my grandfather's stuff, and we found some his old nail clippings. That's
And then
not true. I
Matthew
just
break
wanted
them.
to really. That's not true. I just really wanted to gross Kendall out.
Oh, man, that's horrible.
Well, it's funny because Paul, you talked about Bert Kreischer before. Did you ever hear his thing?
I'm sure I have, but enlighten me.
He was cutting his toenails and then taking a piece of tape and sticking them under the coffee table.
Oh yeah.
That's very funny.
Kendall, what would it take for you to cut Kyle's toenails?
My toenails really aren't gross. There's
No,
nothing
I'm,
there.
I'm just saying, like in general. I mean,
Well,
it doesn't have to
mine's
be
mine,
Kyle. It could be anybody.
well, right, it's not like you. It's just in general is what.
It's just toenails. Those things are probably long as fuck.
Oh, I mean, that dude's got some gross feet. Now I can just picture it.
Just
Really
picture him
gross
on your
Kendall out
face.
I don't know. I mean, I could do like if someone bought me dinner, I could do it. That, I
Oh,
mean,
so not even a big deal?
no, but listen, I can't. It bothers me and grosses me out. But I mean, it's like that. It's not that extreme. Like, I think I would have to wear like a glove though, like a U-line like utility, like with some type of like grippy material.
Kendall,
Yeah,
you can sleep with Alexa Bliss, but she has a foot fetish.
fine,
But you have to worship her feet.
He goes,
fine. I put in like 35 minutes today at work.
My goodness.
Oh, man.
You know, your phone tells you like how much like screen time you have like during a week.
Yeah.
I'd
Yeah.
love to know how much I have just for her daily.
Hey, what's your average daily use?
Hold on.
Hi.
Let's see.
So it's funny. I was like, I couldn't figure mine out for the longest time, like why it was so high. Because mine averages about 10 hours a day.
Yeah, me too.
10
Yeah.
to 12 hours a day. And I couldn't figure out for the life of me. And it was like, oh, you know what it is? It's because I don't turn my screen off when I'm driving. Like it's plugged in and the screen's just on. And I'm not using it, but like, you know, I fucking drive 6, 7, 8 hours a day.
hey, because I'm a dope. Where do I gotta go?
You're gonna want to
just
go to
pull down-
AlexaBlissIsNotThatHot.com.
Whoa.
Just
whoa,
pull
whoa.
down on your home screen and search for screen time.
Screen time.
I know that I'm also in the 10 to 11 hours range, but that's because I pretty much watch a new show all the time at work.
Yeah.
So my daily.
Massey's is also just as high because he watches Letterkenny while he drives.
Oh, I got stuff going in the car.
So my daily average is only 4 hours and 44 minutes. So
That seems low.
that means that 3 hours of that is just for her.
And 1 hour is me calling you.
That's incredible, Kendall. 4 hours, good for you.
I don't know how good that be. I'm on my phone all the time. How is it just because I'm turning the thing off all the time? Like
Like a jackass.
I don't know.
I know from it. Literally, like this week or last week, I watched 6 seasons of Hell's Kitchen.
Wow.
Dude, I love Hell's Kitchen.
Show's awesome. Gordon Ramsay's the shit.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Fucking love that guy.
On average,
Yeah,
how
but
many
he's not as
episodes?
cool
a
as
season?
Robert Irvine.
Cooler.
Whoa,
Robert
whoa.
Irvine's kind of a dick, though.
Listen,
You know who sucks?
Who?
John Tafford.
Oh, I love John Taver.
He's terrible. He's the
guy-
Mr. Brightside of people.
That's pretty funny.
Right Side's a good song, so that's all right.
No, that's Mass. Guess what? You don't have to worry about me being dead to you because you're dead to me.
I was kidding. Well, I mean, I wasn't kidding, but I was trying to get a rise out of you.
Song is terrible.
Hey, have any of you guys tried one of these rolling knife sharpeners?
I've heard that I heard that they really actually take like 35 minutes to actually get the knife properly sharp. Because I was researching them to buy myself one at Christmas time. And I was researching through all of them, and I read a lot of reviews on like the 2 big different ones, and they were like, for like a standard chef's knife, they said that they spend close to 30 minutes to get it like kitchen sharp, like chef sharp.
Yeah, I just bring mine to get sharpened.
I just take my knives to Ace Hardware. Why is that funny?
Yeah, they do that kind
It
of.
was just the way he said it. It was out of that. It was just funny.
It was like mean that you were just like shitting on me.
No. Actually, I don't even know what this rolling sharpener is.
Well, maybe you spent more than
Sharpener
4
that
hours on your phone, you asshole.
Yes, this is my fault.
Paul, what do they charge at Ace?
I think I'll take like 4 knives there, less than $15.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. Uncle Eddie takes his there too. I used to take him to the Ace in Cheshire, but they stopped doing it.
Really? They had the machine. They still have the machine.
One or
Actually,
two
I
times
say
in a row.
that I haven't been in there in like 6 months, so they may not have the machine.
Well, no, because I haven't. No, so maybe she just didn't know how to use the machine, and
But
kept telling you that they don't do it anymore. Which is, yeah.
Is your husband around? Oh, that's hand.
But you obviously aren't what I need here.
Yeah, you can help me when I get to the gardening section.
Yeah, there's some oily dish rag.
Don't you have a kitchen to go be in?
Sexism is great.
Uh,
So let me tell you something. I'd like to share a opportunity to do a whiskey tasting on Sunday for work at the Gaelic American Club. 2 weeks. They're going to be fucking bananas crazy. And I don't know, maybe a dozen whiskeys, and weren't shy with their pours, and were just kind of going pretty good. And this place gets packed for dinner with all the members and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But we're sitting there, we're talking, and there was a woman. Her entire job was just to keep coming into the premier members room for the tasting. She just kept coming in with a roller cart of pints of Guinness.
Oh my god!
And
sounds like a good time.
she had, so the cart was like fashioned to fit the pint glasses in, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she came in. I kept count because I wanted to know. She came in 13 times in a 2-hour span, and her cart holds 40 pints of Guinness.
Wow.
I
I
tell
could
you
not
guys.
believe it.
I ever tell
And
you
I
guys my
tried
favorite
so
Irish
hard
joke
to
in the world.
I tried so hard to steal a pint glass from Mock, but I couldn't fucking get one because they kept like putting them in the fucking thing, and by the time I would get to them, they were gone.
I ever tell you guys my favorite
Trying to
fucking
get
Irish
Mock
joke
a
in the
Guinness
world?
glass. It's the only place I've ever seen New York Giants Guinness glasses.
Wow.
What?
They had New York Giants Guinness glasses.
Just the little sound of defeat. What?
I tried so hard to get one. I'm hoping I pulled a sample of Jameson this week, so I'm hoping that I can go up to her and just go, "Hey, here's a free liter. Can I get one of those glasses?"
That'd be cool.
Yeah, because that way I can drop the glass on the transfer.
Whoops.
Could you imagine? Mock's like, "Hey, these are jokes we do for Kendall. I don't want you to appreciate it."
Yeah, they're much less funny. There was one time for Christmas one year, I got my two brothers like engraved beer mugs. I don't remember what they said, right? Whatever it was. And I was helping Tyler move one time, and he's like, "Oh, I want to make sure this doesn't, get fucked up." So we get to his new place. He opens his trunk, and we just watch it roll out into the road, and it breaks. He's like, "What the fuck?" It was pretty funny. It just shattered glass on the side of Route 5.
That is very funny.
Oh, hey, the Bears just made a trade. It's not Justin Fields.
Well, I mean, I would have assumed your would have been a lot more animated about it.
I was waiting for Kyle to get really mad at Massey. It was either yesterday or the day before.
For what?
Before you finish, can I know what the trade is, Mass?
Yeah, you traded for Ryan Bates. You traded a 5th-round pick in the 2024 draft.
Pretty cool when you trade for a guy you don't even know who he is.
He's a guard.
Yeah, is it good?
He's decent.
I trust whatever Poles decides is best.
I believe he's in a contract year, which is why the compensation for him is low. He's also on the older side.
That's fine. All right, Mock. Go ahead. Sorry to cut you off.
No, that's okay. Because Massey, was the jumping of the gun with the the deal to Atlanta is here, and normally that's Kyle's thing.
Yeah.
And I was waiting for him to be like, "Hey, Dick, that's my job."
Well, I think Kyle's kind of relinquished it to Mass, and for football at least.
I just say shit that I read.
Hey,
I tell you what, Kyle, that'd be a funny bit if you said that, and then like tomorrow you just started like quoting like verses from like different religious texts. Like, Kyle, what are you saying?
No,
Like, dude, read the
okay.
Quran. Say what I read. Assalamu alaikum.
That'd get annoying really fast.
Oh, what are you talking about? I think we should all read the Quran.
take turns.
Yeah, Giants offensive lineman got arrested for 7 years.
When did Mike
I'm
Scott
sorry?
start playing for the Giants?
He got arrested for 7 years.
Well, he got sentenced for 7 years.
Who?
Remember a couple years ago, that guy that beat his wife or girlfriend?
Narrow that one down.
It was a white guy.
No, it wasn't.
I was gonna say that totally narrowed it down. That actually exclusively eliminated it to one person.
Chad Wheeler.
Guy sounds
You mean
fake.
the guy that just signed with the Phillies?
Yes.
Sorry.
I wonder how many people bought Russell Wilson jerseys today.
What?
Well, I heard that he was getting released. Like, imagine, like, you know what? Today's the day I buy the jersey of him on the Broncos, and then you get the
I
notification.
mean, you're an idiot if you did that because they've been announcing he's getting released for like 2 weeks.
That's why I want to know how many people probably bought a jersey.
It's funny. I've been listening to the Tony Kornheiser show, and they were talking about Bob Ryan, who Tony Kornheiser calls the quintessential sports writer, but he's a brilliant sports writer. He focuses mostly on the Boston area, but he's a very, very big basketball and baseball guy.
Mm-hmm.
And he's written a few books and whatnot. But he, in the early stages of February, went to a North Dakota State home NCAA game against South Dakota State.
Mm-hmm.
And that marked him attending and covering a major sporting event in all 50 states.
Wow.
And he wrote an article for the Boston Globe. I read it. It's a good read if you think of it. Look it up on the Boston Globe website. Bob Ryan. It's a very good read, and he talks all about it. But I thought it was pretty cool because like they were talking about like different things. So like when he was in for Montana or whatever, like when he the Boston Red Sox played the Seattle Mariners in like a preseason exhibition game in like Montana one year in like the 70s, and he went to it and covered it because he was a Red Sox beat reporter at the time.
The location's so random.
I know, it was like a weird thing, and like he's been to a bunch of stuff in Iowa, obviously like the Field of Dreams games and stuff like that, but all kinds of stuff. He was talking about all kinds of different things he's been to, and whatchamacallit, they were talking about like their top 5 moments like all time. And listening to guys like that, like Bob Ryan and Tony Kornheiser, who have been there for everything, who've been like sports reporting for 40, 50 years, it's really like, man, imagine being able to experience all these things. Because like Tony Kornheiser was talking about like his top 5 moments of all time. Like he's like, I have the Flutie game. He's like, I was at Reggie Jackson's 3 home run game. The fucking Carl Lewis fight. Christian Leitner in the NCAA finals.
Nice.
They were talking about like all kinds of other ones that they were at too. Fucking like because what's his face? Bob Ryan's a big Boston guy. He was like, he's He was like, I was in the press box for like the Red Sox comeback versus the Yankees. He was like the Tuck Rule game, and he even said it. He's like, from like more heartbreak, disappointment stuff. He's like the Giants losing or the Giants winning in the Super Bowl. He was like the 17 seconds against the Bruins, and it's just like, man, like imagine like the 17 seconds thing, like where the Blackhawks won the Stanley Cup by scoring 2 goals in 17 seconds with less than 2 minutes to go in the third period. Imagine that not even like cracking your top 5 coolest sports moments
Right.
you've been alive.
Yeah,
The
that's
part he doesn't tell you is he was on his phone.
He was like, I was fucking taking a piss.
I go to jerk off in the bathroom for 1 minute.
Yeah, right. The one time I take my dick out. Are you telling me?
Bob. He did the book with all the scorecards, right?
Yeah, he did a book called In Scoring Position. He had a guy who did it with him. I forget the guy's name, but it's called In Scoring Position. And basically, what Bob Ryan does is every single game he goes to, whether it's for work or for pleasure, is he keeps a scorecard. And he included the original scorecard that he scratched down, as well as the anecdotes from the game. So he did it for games dating all the way back to like I think it was like 72, all the way up until 2020. And he just put in the thing like why the game had significant meaning to him, and then the statistical guy, like the other guy, will come through and he talks about it from like an analytics standpoint.
Mm-hmm.
I think I actually got that book for Bruce for Christmas off your recommendation.
It was a very good book. I highly recommend it. Kyle, I know you're not a big reader, but it's really, I think you would find it very interesting. I will say, I will give the forewarning, especially the early stages, the 70s and 80s and early 90s is very Red Sox heavy because he's a Boston reporter.
Mm-hmm.
So it is very Red Sox heavy, but it still gives a very cool insight because it's not all Red Sox wins. There's a lot of games where the Red Sox are losers, and like the reason that he put it would be like, you know, oh, like this guy pitched, you know, a complete game shutout against the Red Sox, and this was a guy that the Red Sox, you know, had on 3 different spring training rosters and cut each time.
Mm-hmm.
And then he came back to pitch a complete game shutout against them or something like that. Like, so it's just very interesting. It's a very good read. I highly recommend it.
Talking about the book?
What?
You're talking about the book?
Yeah.
Kyle did text us and say he would be right back.
Oh, sorry. Did you get that? Did you ever get that book, Kyle, that I told you to get?
I have not gotten it yet.
You should get it. I'm going to get it for
I
you for your
will buy
birthday.
Kyle, what about Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire?
I've only read 7 pages of the first one.
I'm rereading
When did
them
you
right
read
now.
those?
I
When
don't
did you
know
read
if
these 7 pages?
You guys might be shocked by this. I'm not a big reader.
Yes,
I
we
like
did
that
just
you might be
establish
shocked.
I said the Harry Potter thing, and it made me think. Do you guys ever see the video of 50 Cent talking about Floyd Mayweather?
Oh, so
Yeah.
funny.
That's one of my favorite videos, like of all time. It's like if you could read 1 page out of this Harry Potter book. That's
Oh,
funny.
Hey, Mass.
Yeah.
Bears just traded for Bates.
I don't know who that is.
Norman, guy used to own a hotel.
Oh man,
Oh,
you know,
man.
I thought if I made the joke, you guys would call me like Kendall or something, so I didn't do it.
Yeah.
What team did you play
Stupid
for?
Kendall.
That's how you have a good sense of humor. Is you have to never be afraid to be a Kendall.
Okay, how about somebody answer my fucking question?
What was your
Played for
question?
the
I
Bills,
didn't
Kyle.
hear your question, Joe.
Played for the Bills, got traded to the Bears for a 5th round pick this year.
Thank you. That's all I was asking.
I'm sorry, Kyle.
Okay. I blame Mark.
Oh,
So,
Mason
Paul, what do you
McKinnon
think?
just
What do you
scored.
think about the Bears trading their 2 firsts for Josh Allen?
Wait, which Josh Allen are we talking?
The
Well,
linebacker.
the one that's
quarterback.
not a free agent, and the one that would be worth 2 first-round picks. Kyle,
Yes, sir.
you gonna answer?
It could be a sign and trade.
All right. What do you think about them trading for the Bills' Josh Allen quarterback?
It It would be a weird move on the Bills' part. That's all I got for that.
Sick.
Yeah,
Hey.
so
Is anyone else hoping that Caleb Williams doesn't go first, just as like a fuck you to him?
I mean, that would be pretty funny.
Because I kind of am.
I don't know if it's just.
I hope the Bears draft JJ McCarthy first overall.
I find myself not rooting for guys when they're like, "Oh, I don't expect myself to not be there after the first," or whatever he said. Like,
Massey, your
fuck you.
opinion?
I mean, I don't really have anything against them.
Well,
I hope for some reason the Bears trade the first overall pick to the Commanders, and then he's still there at 2, and they go, "Fuck, now what?"
Trade down again?
listen,
Trade with the Patriots. The Patriots don't take him. Like, son of a bitch! We have a real draft day situation on our hands here.
it would be funny if the Bears did go into an agreement with Williams and he gets like some sort of like ownership stake, but the Bears pull like a fast one and it's like for something like, okay, you own the rights to like the parking lot, in Lot C.
He's like,
These
"Hey,
are your
congratulations!
spaces."
You're minority owner of the Chicago Fire."
Be like, guess what? The taxes are due.
A paycheck? Yeah, hands them.
The taxes are due.
Why didn't you see a thing like his dad was trying to like see if he can get around a rookie deal?
Yeah.
This guy seems like a real problem.
His dad certainly is. His dad's
That's
been
what I
gone
mean.
for years.
I don't know. It's such like money grubbing. Like I mean, I feel like on average, a quarterback of whatever skill level always kind of like makes out pretty good for the most part. Like whatever you do, in your 4-year rookie deal, there's very few players that I can think of that like get like shafted. Like Brock Purdy, that's an exception to the rule, but in general, I just don't get it.
Come on. What don't you get?
I just
It.
feel it. I feel like that anytime you read anything about it, there's like an angle where he's trying to get more money from some like other source, and I just
seems very LeVar Ball.
yeah, now he's
Yep.
going to make his own rec league football league to show that his son can dominate the average youth player.
Shut up, Kyle.
So is Lonzo still playing?
Nah, he's been like hurt for a long time.
I know. I remember he was hurt. I haven't heard anything about him.
He's
He
just been
might be
hurt.
back
He
next
hasn't played in like 2 years.
Because I
And his
know.
brother-
What
his
about
brother is pretty
LaMelo?
average.
Yeah.
LaMelo's in Charlotte, and he's average.
Because I remember it was his rookie year. Like he was pretty good, and then that was that.
And he got hurt.
Yeah, he keeps getting hurt.
So does
Then the other
Lonzo.
guy is just useless.
He's in the G
LeMahieu.
League.
Lee Angelo. Sounds like a fucking brother of Joey on fucking Friends.
Remember when Big Baller Brand was like the greatest thing ever? I do.
No. No, I don't, you
Oh.
Trump supporter.
What happened to LeVar Ball?
You
He
know.
stopped talking because his sons don't play.
His sons were cheeks, so
I wouldn't say Lonzo's with cheeks, but he just can't stay healthy.
yeah, that's fair.
He was playing well for the Bulls.
He was.
He was a pretty decent Pelican.
We should be doing selections for a career. Peter King retired. Forgot about that.
Peter King did retire. Very good sports journalist.
Sip of excellence.
Yeah.
Sip of excellence.
Matthew, I believe you also had a toast of a sip of silence, right?
Yeah, well, Bach called him an anti-Semite, so
No, I thought you said a sip of silence.
yeah. But Bach then called him an anti-Semite, so
Oh, I thought he called Jason Kelsey an anti-Semite.
Bach, would
The
you care to
joke was
explain again?
the joke was originally I was going to say it about the broadcaster, but I got distracted at work and I had to say it after Kelsey's announcement, and it made me laugh all the same.
I tell you, it was really funny when I thought Mock was calling himself an anti-Semite, because like Kyle's like dibs on Mock, and he goes, "Nah, that guy's an anti-Semite." I'm like, really?
Yeah, it's funny because as I was sitting there, I was like, someone's going to say this.
And it was me.
And really, we all know that that role in our group is filled by Kendall.
You know, it's funny. As I knew it was coming, I put my arm out, but no one was around to see it. And
Talk about it. Well, it's really just because you keep losing the vote for top Jew.
yeah, I mean, and it's really no fault of my own. I'm trying. You know, I mean, this past Sabbath, I really, you know,
This past Sabbath. Well, Kendall, that was a rough one.
but we should do a sip of silence for Chris Morrison.
I got in trouble for sponsoring Domino's.
So you know what's funny? When you first said that, I was like, no, that didn't happen. And then when I was thinking about it, like, wait a minute, I think that did happen.
It did happen.
That was a great dialogue you had right there, Reed.
Well, the point being is that when the text, I thought it was a joke. Like, yeah, that is just, you know, him being ridiculous. And I thought about it, like, oh, wait a minute, this was a whole thing. And basically, it's so forgettable because it is so ridiculous, but it's just one of those things. It's how the world works in that role.
Well, I know the next member of the LWO.
Who's that?
Apollo
Latino
Crews.
Women's League.
Andrade. Mark, are you watching Raw right now?
Yeah.
I was about to say, how the fuck do you know Apollo Crews is on right now?
Tell you what, that guy's not living up to the hype.
I'm gonna go hit the head real quick, but Massey, do you want to explain the rules of the game we played last week to Mock and Kyle, and then think of the first word?
So, you think of a word, and then the rest of the people will say other words to you, and you give it a ranking of 1 out of 100 based on how close to the word it is. Like, Kendall, do you remember what Paul's first one was? Was it airplane?
Yes, I think so.
So, you know, we got to city pretty quickly, and then we narrowed it down to transportation. And then, you know, you just kind of start narrowing and focusing on words from there.
So
Kendall had a really shitty one, which was brewery.
So Paul's thinking airplane, and when we said city, he said like 56 or whatever, and then when we got to transportation, it was 90, and then that's like how the ranking. If we're cold, obviously he'll jump down. When I said brewery, it knocked it down to like 30 or whatever. So
Yeah, hot and cold is probably the best way to do it. It's just with numbers.
yeah. The number assigning kind of makes it interesting because it's just arbitrary.
Right, because like the thing is like it can be double-sided. So like the word that I gave last week was flight.
Or flight, that's what it was.
So like when Kendall was going on the brewery side, I was still giving them high regards because a flight is a very prominent thing at a brewery.
Mm-hmm.
So like I was trying to like kind of when Kendall got stuck on brewery, I was trying to like giving him hints towards brewery, and he would be like beer or whatever, and he would multiple beers or whatever, and then like multiple beers, you would go like 94, and like 100 is just the word.
Got it. I'm going first.
What'd you say, Kyle?
I'm going first.
No, I already told Massey he could go first.
Oh, I'm
God
going
damn.
first. Shit. On the spot.
I had a word. You suck.
All right, Kyle, go ahead.
I got it.
Go ahead. Tell me
What
the
are you
word.
gonna do?
I could listen to this forever.
All right, baseball.
0.
Yikes.
Hot dogs.
Wait. Say it again, one by one.
Hot dogs.
0.
Sport.
0.
Beetleborg.
48.
That was it. Power Rangers.
Animaniacs.
0.
Power
No, 2.
Rangers. Power Rangers.
7.
Bug.
96.
Volkswagen.
0.
How?
Beetle.
Herbie.
0.
Insect.
96.
Okay.
Praying mantis.
100.
I got it right.
Yeah, good job. You get to think of a word now.
Oh, okay. Let me kind of look around here.
I'm just saying, like, Volkswagen should have been at, like, at least a 40. Like, it's just totally ridiculous that you just gave me a 0.
All right.
How is that
Go ahead.
in similarity?
Beetle.
0.
No, I'll start, Kyle. I'm sorry.
I knew that was coming.
I did too. Perfect timing. Video game.
0.
Comic books.
0.
Beer.
35.
Sports.
Carpet.
What?
Kyle said carpet. I said sports.
All right. 0 carpet. Sports. 60.
Football.
10.
Baseball.
10.
Stadium.
0.
Gigantic.
0.
Jersey.
I win.
Figure.
What?
I had Jersey.
0.
Memorabilia.
0.
Sports.
What we had 60 for what?
Sports, I think.
Yeah.
Ball.
Ball.
Yeah.
0.
Disc.
0.
Equipment.
Basket.
What?
Equipment.
Basket.
Are you saying basket?
I said basket.
0.
TV.
0.
Damn.
Wrestling.
Here we go.
Well, I mean, like 5.
Got a Dawn commercial going in the background.
Depression.
40.
So more of the Giants than the Yankees. Giants.
0.
Hunting.
35.
Sausage.
0.
Anybody care if I kick Kyle out?
Yes, don't do it. I miss him.
Outdoors.
I'm not coming back either if I get kicked out.
I'm not actually
Outdoors.
I'm not coming back either.
0.
Indoors.
50.
The doors.
Racket.
85.
What?
Racket.
0.
Soccer. Football.
I don't think we should get hung up on the sports part.
It's the highest thing we have so far, Kyle.
I know what it is.
What do you
Okay,
got?
Cricket.
Alright, so
Highlight.
you don't know? High
Cricket.
lie 0. 0.
Talks about cricket all the time with the Indian guy.
1, he's Middle Eastern.
Shoot thing.
Fair.
This is
Sitting.
rough.
What?
Sitting.
90.
Oh man.
Ooh. But not in the stadium.
Garbage.
0.
Sitting. Beer hat.
Beer hat?
Yeah. You know, like the
0.
what,
All right, guys, I'm just gonna go for it. Jerking.
0.
damn.
I
What
thought
are
you were
those-
gonna.
All right, guys, I'm just gonna go for it.
What are those seats in the stadium that like the comfy ones that you bring? One of those.
What are those called? I don't know.
Mock, what are those?
Cushions? The seat cushions?
Yeah.
Oh, Paul Butcher died.
No, like 10.
Who died, Kyle?
Paul Butcher, Vacan, Fashawn.
Mock, home.
Yeah. Home? Is that what you said? Home?
Yeah, HOME.
I don't know. 40?
Armchair quarterback.
0.
Damn.
Podcasting.
0.
Hmm.
Sports and sitting.
NFL 2K7.
Mock, Kyle. Shut the fuck up.
Why is that a bad guess? It's sports and you sit while you do it. So suck an egg.
Because I guessed video games and it was 0.
But it's different.
It's not.
It's a way of life, Massey.
It's different. Kyle, you are infuriating.
I love it. I love it.
There's that stupid fucking Kaiser.
It seemed a little anti-Semite itself.
That guy sucks.
I'm having trouble here.
Sitting was 90.
And it's not beer related. It's kind of sports related.
I mean, it's
Cycling.
well, no. What?
Cycling.
No, 0. Hold on. Who asked about beer related?
I did very early on. You said 0.
I don't think I heard that one.
Beer.
Cause that's also like a 70.
Okay, so beer sitting in sports.
Kendall?
0.
Basement. Well, home isn't that high.
Kings.
Kings?
Yeah.
0.
Friends.
Like the show?
No, like the word.
Oh, 0.
Just like the us.
Beer, sitting, and sports.
Toilet.
80.
Oh man.
Shower beer while listening to sports.
0.
Man. All right, so we have toilet, beer, and sitting. Having a beer while sitting on the toilet listening to sports.
This is an interesting one.
It's so funny because it isn't.
So beer was the highest, we said, right?
No, sitting was the highest.
Sitting was the highest.
Followed by
then
toilet.
beer.
Followed by toilet. Followed by beer. Followed by sports. Is this what happened?
Mark, is it when you fell asleep on the toilet after a softball game?
No. That's funny, though. It wasn't after a softball game. That was after Handy's 21st birthday.
Oh, yeah, that was the Boilermaker night, right?
Oh, yeah.
Is this something
Was it
from
that-
Pittsburgh? Okay, Pittsburgh.
Well, I'm trying to think of a number because like I don't want to like fuck you guys up.
Is it having this shit so bad you had to be brought back to your friend's house to take a mean dump?
Been there.
That's like a soft 60.
Sheets.
All right.
Which one? Kyle's or Pittsburgh?
Kyle's.
Okay.
Sheets.
Is it like? Is it when you guys tried to take a shit and you couldn't?
You were at a
I mean,
softball
again,
game.
that right there is at like a 65.
Hello, I feel like you're not
People
helping
matter.
much.
Well, I said sheets. I'm waiting on my number.
Oh, sorry, sheets. I mean, I'd say like 20.
Damn.
Pittsburgh.
Hmm.
Even like Pittsburgh, like same thing, like 20.
Hotel.
I would say 22 because again, I don't want to like screw it up.
Diarrhea?
I mean, it's like a 75.
Clogging the
runs?
toilet?
75.
The runs.
Pooping?
That's like a 90.
So was sitting.
Sharding.
I heard a few things.
Sharding.
Nah, 30.
Sitting and pooping are the same.
Wiping?
I feel like we're just right on top of it.
It's so funny how this thing turned out.
I feel like we're just like right there. But I also feel like we're so fucking far away.
Plunging?
40.
Squatting?
0.
Hold on.
What the
Let's
fuck?
try this real quick.
You squat when you shit. There's got to be at least
Hold
a
on.
five there.
Let's try this. Kyle.
Kyle or Tile?
Kyle. Kyle.
I mean,
I don't like tile.
Which one's rated higher?
I mean, Kyle would be, but like, still like say like a 35.
Paul.
Nah,
Kendall.
35.
Mock.
Nah, not notable.
All right. So Kendall and Kyle. All right. I guess me. Yes.
I think same thing. Like you're unnoticeable.
Okay. So Kyle and Kendall are the most notable ones.
Hemorrhoids.
I mean, it's over a 0, but 0.
The beer
So
shit?
funny how this has turned out. I didn't expect this to go like this.
Pea bucket.
0.
I want to get above a 90 on something. Toilet paper.
75.
All right, so it involves pooping, but not toilet paper.
Good day.
No.
Me.
What?
Me.
I guess you are ready.
I was saying, didn't I already give the number for you?
Oh, I thought it was just
Yeah, you're-
Kyle.
No, you're 35.
I thought Kendall said knee.
Knee.
Oh, you're saying knee.
No, I wasn't. I said knee now, but
Man, I don't know which one I hate more, this one or Kendall's fucking brewery one.
You know, we've gotten to a point where I'm concerned that I'm playing this game wrong. I don't think I am, though.
All right. So what did we say was 90s mass?
Pooping and sitting. Toilet is very close behind at like an 80. Beer was closer behind that at like a 75.
All right. Porta potty.
0.
Softball.
0.
Right?
Shitting yourself. Hello?
70.
Oh, 70.
shitting
Wet
in the
wipes.
shower.
What?
Shitting in the shower.
So getting more specific than I would like, but I guess 70.
Wet wipes.
60.
Dude wipes.
61.
Fast food.
20.
Right?
Hmm. Man,
That's
we're
like
really-
the same I gave Sheets.
Hygiene.
We're
no.
really overthinking this.
Yeah.
Should we be going for a more broad answer?
right.
It's. I mean, you guys have circled it a couple times.
Constipation.
No.
Throwing up.
No.
Fart.
No.
Bathroom.
Bathroom.
Yeah.
50.
Okay, so toilet, but not necessarily in a bathroom.
All right. Well,
No. Hold on. What?
Because toilet, you said was it or pooping and all right. So how about toilet?
How about you just fucking tell us?
well, Kyle, you're not helping.
I have said 100 things.
Upper
Yeah, I
deck.
You
did.
said like 4
Fucking
things.
useless.
Yeah. Well, what do you want me to say? Okay. I don't know how sport and toilet and shitting all go together in this.
That's what we're trying to figure out.
Oh, the game where you pee the poop in half.
No.
Miniature.
The game where you pee the poop in half.
Mock.
Yeah.
Toilet.
Toilet?
Yeah.
Didn't I already answer that?
I don't remember.
I thought it was 90, wasn't it?
I think toilet was up there.
Upper decker.
Miniature.
That was 75. That's what it was.
Upper decker.
I mean, to stay in the 50 realm.
I'm tapping out.
It's really funny how this thing has turned.
I'm tapping out.
Can't wait for me to do something stupid.
Listen, it's funny because it's just a thing. Like it's just, I didn't think this was gonna happen.
Animal poop.
Litter box.
I mean, I guess for both, it's like a fucking. Well, actually, hold on.
Air freshener.
No. For Paul's, I guess I would say like 70. And Kendall's same thing.
All right.
Physical
done.
object.
95.
Physical object that comes out of you.
95.
Urine.
0.
Poop.
99.
Turd.
99.
Is it just another word for poop?
Feces.
Nope.
Stool.
There it is.
God damn it.
Stupid.
I'm cracked because I'm looking at one, and I was like, because you guys started doing the sports thing, and like all I could think of was bar stool.
Ah.
So I'm like, all right, and then like you said the bar thing, so I'm like, yeah, bar stool, like in a bar, and then it just turned into shit.
Way to go, Kyle.
You're welcome.
Fuck you, Kyle.
Oh, this is my fault.
Who said stool?
Me.
Go ahead.
I got out of time.
Oh,
we got a
my
little bit of time.
One
We
more.
got a little bit of time. All right, here we go.
What was your really frustrating one in the house last week?
Dice.
What was it?
Yeah,
Dice.
Kendall did dice, and it took us about 40 years.
It was painful.
It was fucking terrible. All right, I have one. Go.
Sports.
0.
Dice.
Food.
0.
Food.
What'd you say?
Food.
51.
Beer.
0.
Food is kind of organic.
Or anabolic.
98.
Lettuce.
Cow.
0, Mock. And Kyle, I'll give you 70.
Just a 70?
Yeah.
Meat.
Massey meats.
Yes.
Give you an 88.
Right.
Fish.
0.
Ground beef.
0.
Steak.
0.
Pork.
Is it milk?
0.
Venison.
0.
Grocery store.
24.
Not in a grocery store. Interesting.
Well, no, it's not a grocery store.
Albert.
You didn't say in a grocery store. You just said
In a grocery store.
Oh, all right. 62.
Milk.
0.
Refrigerated.
Cheese.
Kendall, I would say 85. And Mock, you said what?
Cheese.
0.
Refrigerated. Not always. Kobe.
What?
Kobe beef.
Yeah, because he's just going to come up with that right now.
Yeah,
Oh,
0.
Kobe.
0.
All right.
Sophisticated eaters are
What
assholes.
about Kobe Beth?
1.
In fairness, it is Kobe.
Fruit.
All right. Fruit, I'll give you 78.
It's less than meat, but it's pretty up there.
All right. Well, I think we're really narrowing in on cactus here, so we're in good shape.
No, I said milk. Cactus is out.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know why,
Is
but that was very
coconut or
funny.
cactus?
I don't know why, but the whole cactus milk thing, very funny. That was some top notch stuff right there.
Seeded.
What'd you say?
Seeded.
Shrimp.
Seeded 0.
Damn.
Grows on trees.
Vegetable.
Grows out of the ground.
Out of the ground?
Yeah.
Like so not in the ground?
I mean, like sprouts from the ground and grows.
I mean, it can. So 62. So I'll give you the tree thing 62. Then I mean,
Vegetable?
I mean, again, same thing as the fruit 72 or whatever I gave fruit.
Trying to figure out how this all plays into cow.
Legume.
Legume will go to 0.
Damn.
Grass?
Hold on, where we go?
Grass.
Grass 0.
Photosynthesis. I don't fucking know.
0.
It doesn't even make sense, man.
All right,
Big
so beef is still our highest. Refrigeration is second. Fruit and vegetables is third.
Frozen.
Stew.
Who said do?
Stew.
Oh, stew. Stew is 0. And frozen, I mean 60.
Butcher.
Are you going to sit here and tell me you never had a fruity stew?
88.
Kyle,
Nice.
shut the fuck up.
Nice hot watermelon.
I had
got
that
me
this
with
summer.
that
It was
one.
pretty gross.
Oh, that was so funny.
I had grilled watermelon this summer. It was pretty gross.
Your fucking fault.
It was offered to me.
Say no.
It was also total was soaked in tequila, so
Even worse.
yeah, it wasn't great. Butcher was our new or was tied with meats.
Benny?
What, Kyle?
I got it. It's Minnie the Butcher.
No. Heidi, 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 Heidi.
Boxed.
Yadi, 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 yadi.
Cooked.
I'm pretty sure it's a- oh,
Cooked?
Yeah.
I mean, 86,
Raw.
86.
That doesn't
There you
fucking
go.
help.
Anal.
0.
It can't be 0. Raw and anal are the same thing.
Would you say raw and anal?
Yes, this is what he said. Can I get rid of him now?
No.
Like I said, I'm not coming back.
I don't see how that's a problem right now.
It'll be a problem for April 12th.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm never coming. You'll never see me again.
Well, let's keep it sexy second. Wet.
I mean,
Or
for
moist.
fear of misleading, we'll go with 12.
Dry.
Again, for fear of misleading, we'll go 12.
Hard.
All right, it's
Because it's
organic.
hard,
Yeah.
I said hard.
like HARD.
Correcto mundo.
Same
Saying
thing. I don't want to
Swiss
I don't want to
chard?
mislead, so we'll go with 12.
Alive.
Mm,
I already said cow, Massey. Come on. Figure
mean,
shit out of it.
But cow can be dead.
82.
Cows
Dead?
don't die.
What'd you say, Mass?
Dead?
82.
Motherfucker.
Actually, you know what? For dead, I'll give you a 90.
Okay, so dead cow. Often refrigerated. It's meat.
But it has fruit.
But fruit and vegetables. All part of a balanced breakfast.
What breakfast are you eating?
I don't know.
Hey, Ma, could you get my meatloaf and parsnips ready?
Kid cuisine. 0.
How do you feed a hungry man?
Let me tell you, those fucking brownies in that thing are fucking terrible.
So bad.
Not even a brownie. It's like a fucking.
This is a
Cut
really
dog.
this is a lot like Mike Mox, where like the original thing I thought of was nowhere near where we are right now.
Water.
God, you ever see that cool picture of Lance with the hungry man?
Yeah,
No.
All right.
like my
I'm kinda
original
hungry,
thought
man.
process for picking this word, we're not even close on the
All
same
right.
train.
I don't feel like spending half an hour on this one again, so I'm gonna fold.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna take a shot in the dark here, and it's a measuring cup.
0.
Damn.
Well, is it something in your house that's in eyesight right now?
Yeah,
Oh, porn.
Are you in the living room?
no,
Where are you?
my bedroom.
KY?
Nope. I don't use
Is it
that.
Snoopy?
I don't use that. My member is self lubricating. Thank you.
Lubricated.
Paul, hot dog.
Yes. Huh?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Oh, I got excited because I thought you said yes to me. Hot dog.
Hot dog? I mean, depending on the hot dog, I'll give you like an 84.
Almost.
Hummels would be an 84.
Brand name.
0.
Where do they serve Hummels, like, notably?
Not in my
Stop
bedroom.
and shop.
Backyard, my house.
Yeah. Except when
Ballpark.
Kendall makes me, he doesn't even offer you a bun.
Ballpark.
It was a weird day.
0.
What's a weird day? We were out of fucking bread.
You're getting too hung up on the hot dog part here. You start thinking of all the things that are high up and what do they have in
Oh,
common?
cookout.
No, 0. 0. 0.
Grill?
0. 0. You guys are getting too hung up on this hot dog thing.
Wow. I was just trying to go food item.
Outside.
Well, Massey asked an important question here. It's something that's in my room that's in sight with me. So, it's nothing cookout related. I'm in my bedroom.
Beverage.
I don't know what your posters look like.
I don't keep my Blackstone in my bedroom. I keep it in my bathroom.
Beverage.
Did you get
0.
one?
Food.
I mean, food would be a big one. So 92.
Pickle?
Fuck off.
Is it
You
an
broke the
animal
scale.
cracker?
0, Kyle.
Well, it
Breakfast.
would have made sense.
All right, hold on. Beef jerky.
0.
Slim Jim?
0.
Reefer.
0.
Person.
94.
Ooh.
Is it Amelia?
Oh,
0.
skin.
What?
Skin.
100.
What?
That's
Fruits and vegetables have skins. Meat has skin. You can have it raw. You can have it cooked. People have skin.
I'm just.
he's had enough.
That's
Nothing like a
fine.
raw piece of skin.
Well, I mean, an apple skin is raw.
No, I know. I'm just being funny.
It's the same thing with Mike Mock. The reason I thought of it is because I just saw a bottle of eczema relief skin lotion. Saw it, thought skin would be a good word. Immediately went to the food category, and I'm like, well, I mean, we're not wrong.
All right.
I don't like this game.
Hey, hold on. Massey, come back.
It was really funny how Massey came back, grunted, and then left again.
All right.
Dude just destroyed his keyboard.
Real quick, because we got to go. It's March, bracket break. All right. Beverages from our micro market line, just some of them. Monster Energy versus Dasani.
Monster. Dasani's the worst thing ever.
Yeah,
Okay.
but Monster sucks.
Yeah, but the Monster Assault is good, so I'm voting for that.
Red Bull versus Smart Water.
Smart water.
Smart water.
Smart Water. Vitamin Water Energy versus Aquafina.
Vitamin water.
Aquafina.
Aquafina.
Fina.
Aquafina moves on. Minute Maid Orange versus Canada Dry.
Canada Dry.
Canada Dry. Ocean Spray Cranberry versus Fanta Orange.
Cranberry.
Cranberry.
We have 2 cranberries, 1 Fanta.
Cranberry.
Cranberry moves
Okay.
on.
Kyle's never had a cranberry in his fucking life.
Snapple half and half for Sprite.
Snapple.
Sprite.
Those are both bad.
Well, I like the Snapple.
No, but not
Apple.
half and half. That's terrible. Sprite, I guess.
I like Arnold Palmer's.
So what do you got? We got, is it 2-2 or?
2-2.
Well, I would say Snapple.
Yeah, it's 2-2.
All right.
Oh.
It's by virtue, it's half and half. Half and half moves on.
All right. Snapple.
Fuck you,
Gatorade,
Palmer.
Gatorade Fruit Punch versus Pepsi.
What
was
is
it?
Gatorade Fruit Punch versus Pepsi.
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 Punch.
Pepsi.
Not fruit punch.
All right. Pepsi moves on. Coke versus Dr. Pepper.
Coke.
Oh,
Coke moves on. All right.
Ugh.
Monster versus Smart Water.
Smart water.
Smart.
Smart. I know what Kyle voted for smart.
Aquafina versus Canada Dry.
Canada Dry.
Canada
Big
Dry.
Mac.
Canada Dry.
My ass.
Canada Dry. Cranberry versus Snapple half and half.
Cranberry.
Was that 3 cranberries?
Nah, it's
Cranberry.
2 cranberries.
So
How would you vote for?
Cranberry.
3. All right. 3 moving on.
Oh, classic one right here. Pepsi versus Coke.
Pepsi.
Coke.
Pepsi.
Coke.
No
Kevin,
Coke.
you pick.
Pepsi.
All right.
Oh man, quick off topic. I made fun of a Asian lady at the Indian lady at the pretzel time
Jesus
by
Christ.
accident.
Oh yeah, Kyle did. Kyle did do that. He didn't mean to. He was just talking to me in like a stupid voice, but it perfectly made fun of their accent.
When did you guys go to pretzel time so you can hang out?
It was at a
It was
7-year-old
after the
birthday
school's
party.
birthday party on Saturday. You guys were all
Where'd you hang
invited.
out?
You didn't go. We played
Missed
dodgeball.
out.
We played dodgeball. Me and Kyle both hit Chris Jankowski in the face.
Secret
Hilarious.
hangout.
Okay.
You were invited. It was on Facebook.
I wasn't invited.
You were. It was on Facebook. Coke versus Pepsi. Who won?
Coke won.
What?
Smart Water
I
versus.
heard multiple Pepsi votes.
Was it
We
more
heard
Pepsi?
2. Coke from me. Kyle, what'd you say?
I said nothing actually. I'll go
Coke or
with Pepsi.
Pepsi?
Okay. Pepsi
All right,
moves
so
on.
Pepsi moves on.
Okay. Smart Water versus Canada Dry.
Canada Dry.
Smart water fucking drill.
Canada Dry.
So we got 2 Canada Dry, 1 Smart Water.
And one abstain.
Mock.
Mock fell asleep.
No,
She's not paying attention.
that's more likely.
Mock, Smart Water versus Canada Dry.
Canada Dry.
Canada moves on.
Boo.
Ocean Spray Cranberry versus Pepsi.
Pepsi.
Cranberry.
Pepsi. I like.
There
soda.
is a good chance I thought we were still playing the word game, and I was very confused.
Because you fell asleep for half a second.
Quick.
So does Pepsi move on?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Pepsi,
Pepsi.
versus Canada Dry.
Canada
Pepsi.
Dry.
Pepsi.
Pepsi
And our winner
Pepsi.
for our first bracket of the year is Pepsi.
is orange
Gross.
Gatorade.
Of the abbreviated micro market beverage draft.
There was
Gross.
one time.
Fruit punch Gatorade.
There was one time. It was. I know it was me, Vito, and Kendall. I forget who the 4th was. But we were at Pacific Buffet. I feel like it was Pat.
It
We
was
were at
me.
Pacific. Was it you? We're at Pacific Buffet, and the guy comes over. He's like, "What do you guys want to drink?" And we order a soda. And he's, it's a Asian fella, and he kept calling Pepsi's Pessies.
So fun.
And then our dumb friend Vito ordered a Pepsi, and the guy got pissed.
That's very funny.
Ken, remember when your debit card kept getting compromised at that other buffet?
Yeah, twice. Guy tried to lift the guy. All right, listen. If you're gonna rip somebody off, have it make sense. The guy tried to buy 12 mattresses. Like, are you kidding me? Like, oh, what's this? I don't remember going to Mattress Firm and buying 12 mattresses. My mistake.
All right. Beer reviews.
It was
Crisp
fine.
is crisp.
That is a bad review.
By
Right,
who?
get over with your 19-minute fucking
Okay,
response.
I'll-
Let's go.
I had from the Rhythm. I had from the Rhythm and Rhyme Brewing Company. I had two beers. I had the Rhythm Unfiltered Lager, and I also had the Rhythm and Blues Light Lager. I mean, they're just good craft lagers. They're very crushable, 5.5% and 4.5%. New Haven, locally brewed. The woman who actually brewed it was a professional tap dancer, which is kind of weird. It's kind of just like a weird thing to go from tap dancing to making beer. But you know, they're just fine. They're serviceable, like craft lagers. I would drink them. I like that they come in a 12-ounce can. You don't find a lot of craft lagers in 12-ounce cans anymore. Everybody's trying to go to the pint-sized can, which is fine. But like for a lager, you want to crush it when it's ice cold. You don't want a warm lager. So I like the 12-ounce. So I'd give it for a lager style light drinkable beer. I would give it a 4.25 out of 5.
Very nice. My first beer was The Fallen from One Family Brewing Company of the Riddler Collection. 6% ABV. Can art is very cool. Kind of has that military stencil, and it has a bunch of servicemen listed across all branches. So very cool homage. Citrusy and tropical notes. Kyle, I actually think would really enjoy this beer. I kind of tie it to his Thomas Hooker fetish that he has. So this beer here, snore, we'll give it 3.3 out of 5. Would get again, and I finished with a Lawson's Finest Liquid Sip of Sunshine, 8% ABV. This was one of those beers, like back in the day. This was like one of the holy grail beers when, like, kind of before this huge blow up and saturation of IPAs and craft beers hit the market. Like, this was like a beer that you sought after. Still very good to this day. Slightly less special because of its availability now, but very high on my list. 4.8 out of 5 would absolutely get again.
Matthew, did you have a review to do?
I didn't because I never announced what I was drinking tonight.
What were you drinking?
Casamigos.
And
I've reviewed Casamigos 1,000 times on this channel. It's very good. I enjoy it.
all right. Well, there you go. Make sure to tune in next week for many bracket breaks, as well as Kyle doing a spelling bee.
Love that.
I want to absolutely do that. Kyle.
I'm giving you guys a spelling bee.
No, Kyle, I'm going to have you spell like nerd words. Like,
Matthew,
Kashyyyk.
I'm not doing it.
Nerd.
Spell Kashyyyk.
KISSMYASS.
Kyle. He said Iron Sheik. Make sure to tune in to the Getting Sports with Drunk podcast. Always, where can they find us, Kendall? Because Mock, I think, is sleeping.
I think so. Facebook, Getting Sports with Drunk. Twitter and Instagram, GSWD_4.
Make sure you use hashtag GSWD for all your daily uses, whether it's forgetting what skin is or falling asleep at the mic.
Yep.
There
Mark.
it is.
Mock, where can they find us?
You already said it.
Yeah, but where's the other places?
Like, comment, subscribe on Podbean, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and Spotify.
And we're going to record something goofy and fun when we do have our April 12th Come or Die hangout. And, yeah. But until then, I'm your host, Cupcake the Riddler.
I'm Mark.
We're
I'm kiss my ass holes.
I'm Bok Mass.
And the Rat of Red Baron.
Bok.
Meow.
Yeah.